We continue on Offside Sports inside the Loft 100 studios here in Southern California, presented by Turtlebox Audio. Waterproof, durable, and insanely loud. You can find their industry-changing portable speakers at turtleboxaudio.com. Also, this portion of the program presented by Emerald Spirit Tequila, a veteran-owned small batch tequila inspired by brotherhood and coastal adventure, crafted in the highlands of Jalisco for those who appreciate uncompromising quality. Find the bottle nearest you, emeraldspear.com. Now that we're, the iPhone, I don't know about you guys, but my iPhone is it's a book. Well, obviously it's a way I'm going to contact people, mostly text now.
Yes.
It's weird when you call someone.
Very weird.
It's a book, it's a television station, it's a radio station. It's my Thomas Brothers, remember the Thomas Brothers map books?
Awful.
I'm really dating myself here. But it's based,
MapQuest.
yeah, a MapQuest type of thing. It's basically my own personal executive assistant, okay? How much TV do you, how much network TV do you watch? And I'm not talking like binging or,
Streaming.
Netflix or streaming, that type of thing, but network television.
It's funny that you say that. I would say in my past, a ton, like most people. And it was appointment watching because you didn't have DVRs when we grew up. Like if you wanted to watch Happy Days, you better be by the TV on Tuesday night to watch Happy Days.
Right.
And then if you missed one, you had to wait for 22 weeks of that rerun to come back. It's kind of crazy.
The DVR changed that.
The
for
DVR
sure.
changed it,
Yeah.
but also your phone changed it too,
Yes.
because I can pull up the same thing that I missed on TV and on my phone. As a matter of fact, most kids don't even own a TV. When I say kids, people under the age of 25 don't even own a television.
Like me.
And so,
So young chicks like her.
But as far as
Understandable.
network shows, honestly, Mike, I'd say there might be 4 network shows that I watch.
Okay. Allison, what about you?
Sports shows, HGTV,
Okay.
sometimes late at night. Like
Right.
I love to throw on a House Hunters. But I'll just go to that channel, whatever's on.
Okay.
Maybe the cooking channel.
Right.
Not.
But those aren't on ABC, NBC, Fox.
No.
None of
And
those
I
are
don't
those.
watch any news. I get all of that on my phone.
Yep.
So I don't, turn on the local news and hear about the day. I already know everything that happened because it's so instantaneous.
Well, that's why it's a lot. It's hard for a lot of radio stations and television stations to compete because everybody has the information.
Yeah.
In some cases, as it's happening.
Well, that's why the newspaper doesn't exist, basically.
yeah.
Because there's nothing in today's paper that happened today.
No.
Right.
No, you're right.
Right.
So I watch. I'm trying to think because the story involves ESPN and Fox Sports. I'll watch ESPN obviously for college football.
Yep.
And I'll watch it for Monday Night Football. I don't watch SportsCenter anymore.
No one,
I don't.
People aren't either. No one else is.
Nobody.
I do a little bit. Like,
Do you really?
yeah, I will turn on ESPN in the first thing in the morning. I want to hear, like, maybe I missed a story the night before. I
Right.
want to hear what's going on that day. Especially if I know there's a big story happening. So I'll listen then or watch then, and then again, usually late at night to see kind of the wrap up, but maybe how teams that I don't follow have done.
I don't watch it at all. And conversely, I don't watch Fox Sports other than called NFL football on Sunday.
Right.
And that is about it. I'm
Yeah.
not tuning into the weekly shows. I'm not, Dave, you mentioned appointment setting. Like, all of us here are old enough to go back to when Seinfeld was huge.
Yeah.
And if you missed it on Thursday night, you knew you were going to be at the water cooler the next day going, oh man, what did I miss? That type of thing. And Cheers and all those other shows. And now with iPads or phones, you pull it up. Oh, I missed it. Not a big deal. I'll go back and I'll watch it. Well, there's some shakeups that are happening at Fox Sports. There were some big layoffs the last couple of days, and it affected 3 shows. And I have to be honest with you, I never watched these 3 shows. And Dave and Allison, when you told me what 3 shows they were, I went, huh? What?
Speak, the facility, and breakfast ball.
No clue.
Yeah.
Absolutely no
I
clue.
had not heard of any of them either. And I
I was
at least
aware-
one's been around for a
I
few
was
years.
aware of all of them, and I was aware of all the hosts of the shows. And the reason I was aware was because there was a scandal that broke at the beginning of the year, January, February.
Right.
And it was the most unusual scandal. Most people, when they're involved in something they shouldn't be involved with, they usually don't talk about it, but instead they were bragging about it. And I was like,
do remember this
whoa.
story.
I mean, it is the ultimate F around and find out. Like,
Sure.
and you're going, how is Fox still entertaining this and having people on air that basically made management look like fools? Obviously, they were getting their ducks in a row with the attorneys.
Right.
And it took this long to make this change. I love the fact they went clean slate. And there's some people that lost their jobs that had nothing to do with other people on the shows. But I think it was a smart business move for a network to say, we got to take any thought of anything that was going wrong on our network that everyone is now aware about, and we got to erase it, and we got to start all over. And that's what they did. They knocked it all the way to the ground, and they're starting brand new of what their identity is.
They walked a lot of people to the door, amongst them Joy Taylor, who was, she's the sister of
Jason Taylor.
Jason Taylor, Hall of Famer from.
As a nephew just drafted in the NFL out of LSU.
Exactly. So, but she was on with Colin Cowherd for a while, and I thought Colin, who is a pro's pro, did a great job of kind of like bringing her along, and she turned into a bona fide star.
Yeah, she did.
And she was involved with the scandal as well, that she was accused of sexual harassment or aggravated sexual assault, excuse me, if I read it right. She was shown the door. Some other hosts were shown the door. But again, if you're Fox, Dave, you said you had to remove any sign or any vestige of the improprieties.
Yes.
And now they're thinking of making some pretty big moves, which I got to be honest with you, might get me to tune in. And the story is that Dave Portnoy, who is the founder of Barstool Sports, huge Michigan fan, multimillionaire, he's going to be joining the Fox Saturday game day for college football. And Dave Big Cat Katz
Yes.
is also going to be, Portnoy and he are also going to be part of a Barstool-produced daily Fox sports show.
Okay, my opinion is it's genius. This is the
genius.
smartest thing Fox has done in a long time. Number one, we talk about the young audience, right? For people who aren't aware, they look for that viewer of 25 to 54 males.
Yep.
Okay, and now you're hitting right in their wheelhouse. And we spoke about wagering. Dave Portnoy does not hide the fact he will put $1 million, $2 million on a game. Okay, it fits right in as far as what they do. It's the young audience.
Right.
For the people who aren't aware who Big Cat is, Big Cat might be a bigger sports personality than Stephen A. Smith. With the young people, they love him.
I was going to say, the young people, it's the demographic, and they're going to get it. I also think it's very interesting because it's going to be up against, Pat McAfee, who's the ESPN college guy now.
Former Barstool guy.
Right,
Yes.
right. So that puts this whole other level to it that I find super interesting.
You guys recall that ESPN a few years ago hired Barstool, a partnership with Dave Portnoy. It lasted just a few days.
Yep.
They got nervous and they backed out and they
Yep.
cut up the agreement. And it could come back to bite ESPN.
It's Fox's Big Noon Kickoff. That is the official name of their show. So now here's their line. You guys remember the first Naked Gun movie?
Yes, of course.
Where it comes down to the baseball game, and Reggie Jackson has been brainwashed to kill the Queen. And they start off with Dick Enberg and welcoming all the announcers.
Dr. Joyce Brothers.
Dr. Joyce Brothers. You got Jim Palmer. You got Kurt Gowdy. You've got. I mean,
It's fantastic.
it's like 8 or 9. Dick Vitale is out there for a baseball game. Well, now you got Rob Stone, who's the host, who does a great job. You got Brady Quinn, Matt Leinart, Mark Ingram, former Bama running back, Urban Meyer, national championship coach with Ohio State, and now you got Dave Portnoy.
Yes.
And as soon as I heard that was going to be your noon kickoff, the Naked Gun and that scene is what I started laughing. And to me, I think there's somebody's gone from that. I mean, you can't have 7 guys around the table unless it's going to be a situation like you'll see maybe 4 main guys and then Leinart and Ingram over here or in the end zone or doing something like that. Because that many guys around the table, you're going to get a couple of words in and then, we got another commercial break.
They'll spread them around. Don't you think? I think they will.
See, I think
Similar to like college game day.
almost everyone you mentioned brings something different, whether it's position or personality or resume,
No doubt.
except for you have basically a conflict with Matt Leinart and Brady Quinn.
Yes.
You have 2 college quarterbacks. One of those guys shouldn't be there.
Well, if I'm Fox, I'm keeping Leinart. He won a national championship.
Yep.
He was there with Pete Carroll in the heyday of USC. Brady Quinn was this incredibly hyped product coming out of the state of Ohio and was a flop in the NFL. Great. I think he's a great analyst.
Yeah.
And I think, man, he studies, and I've also heard him do color, that type of thing. But I would say Brady Quinn would probably be the guy.
So no females. No females on that list from what you just read.
Yeah. and
That's interesting.
I don't know if it's one of those things where Fox catches grief for that, for having all males. I mean, I think they do a great job with our other properties, especially the NFL.
They can call me. I'll be happy to
Allison
join.
Ratzlaff is absolutely
858.
Exactly. Speaking